Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Fox here. We have a wonderful stream lined up for you guys. So we're going to do some chess puzzles and, of course, some Final Fantasy 14. So we're going to rate stuff again. But yeah, so yeah, let's get started with the chess puzzles, which I forgot to open. I've got to do a lot of things. Let me just open up the chess puzzles. Alright, so I'm gonna pop this up. This one? There we go. Got it. All according to plan. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the daily puzzle. Today's puzzle. Should be pretty easy. Tap dance. We're playing as white. That's a move. This is a move. What does it actually do? He's got to move. And then what do we have? Oh wait, what is this? Did I get another new one? Hi, Ari. Is this another new fox? What is this? Cyber Night Fox? Wow. Okay. Who reading that? That's check. Alright, check, you get a refund. Just doing what we're feeling right now. So what the hell? You hanging on the rooftop by yourself. Not waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I hope you can get, so what the hell? So what the hell? Cyber Night Fox. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Check, have you redeemed anything that's not a brand new one? Because I don't see any more of your redeems in here. I've got to look again. It's not there, though. Let me go here. Oh, no, we take the pawn. No, we don't take the pawn. Why am I so dumb at this? Okay. What am I missing? I don't see this one at all. This should be very easy. The bot catch is very hard. It is a king move. What is the stupid king? Oh, go for the knight. We're going for the knight. Where are we going? Am I blind? Oh, we just take it. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Why am I so dumb? Hey, pause rush. Yeah, how are you on this lovely Tuesday night? Or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Mate. 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 Bishop protecting. White to move. Doesn't work. Fox road trip. Take and then go here. Mate. Not mate. Here. I got him out of order. Stack the queen for the mate. Promising. El Clasico. I still mate. Pawn moved to nothing. I mean, this one's a rook. We're losing bishop for it. We'll go here. Really help us. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm sorry. I can slow down a bit for you. Not that we have any choice in this one, because I'm not doing very well. Oh, wait. No, I'm dumb. It's covered. That's mate in one. So basically, alright, hold on, let me pause the music. And must I love the music? So I learned this from watching other people that are much better at chess than me. But there's basically, in any chess position, there's three things to look for. Checks, which is where you attack the king. Captures, where you take a piece. Or attacks, where you attack a piece. So, for example, you know, if I move my rook here, it's an attack on the queen. But I also get taken by the knight. You know, it's like that. This is a check. And because we have the bishop covering here, this bishop covering the queen covers there, that's mate. So it's mate in one. So mate in one is almost always the right answer. So, like, whenever you look, just always look for checks, captures, and attacks. So, like, can I check the king? Yes, I can check the king here. I can check the king here. I can check the king here. Okay, that's three checks I can make. So you just slowly eliminate those. Like, okay, you got the knight move. Okay, let's say, let me just close. All right, let's say the knight goes here. Rook takes. Giving away a free knight, not great. Go here, knight takes. Okay, giving away a free rook, not great. So then you go here. So I'm protected by the knight, so that's safe. Rook covers here. Knight covers there, pawn covers there. It's mate in one. So go for it. So for this one, okay, there's a couple of schools of thought here. So first of all, we're gonna look for checks. You're very welcome. All right, so I've got a few checks. Here, here, here. We're checking the king diagonally. Let's give her that diagonal so you can see. But the queen's also covering that diagonal. So the issue here is that if we go here, we just lose our queen. Because if we go there, we lose our queen instantly. It does nothing. Go here, queen takes. We take back. It's even. Not the worst thing ever. Then we have this move. Okay. So if the king moves, let's say the king moves somewhere. We take the queen, right? Terrific. We're up a queen, but then the knight takes our queen. Not great, but then our king takes their knight. So we're basically traded queens and got up a knight. So it's a free knight. So that's probably the best bet we're going to have. Just a free knight is very hard to beat. I mean, unless there's a free rook on the table, which there isn't really. There's no way we can get to the rooks at all. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we're going to do this bishop move for check. They're going to move. We're going to take the queen. And then we take the knight. Black to move. Okay, this is just a free piece. This is like if you're in a game, snap take. Unless you're gonna like stalemate for some reason, but this is way too early to be worried about stalemate. The king has all these moves. So yeah, we just take the queen. Bam. This is El Clasico. This is a very common puzzle. So basically the idea here is look for the king on the back rank, kind of pinned in a little bit. The problem is if we go straight back, the knight takes, or the rook takes. The rook takes, the king takes. So we basically lose a free queen for nothing. Instead, we're going to go here. I call this El Clasico. You may hear me say that a lot, El Clasico. So the idea is you go here. We're protected by the rook. So the king has to move over. Only move. So then we go in. And the rook takes. But now when our rook takes, the king is trapped in its mate. I like puzzles. So I do them quite a lot. I used to do them a lot more. Okay, again, we're going to do checks, captures, and attacks. So these are checks. Losing our queen is not great. Losing our queen is also not great. However, there's also this check. There's also this check as well. So, I mean, yeah, we could go there and get taken by the king. Instead, we're going to go here. We're recovering here, and nothing can take us. So that's just mate. Mate in one. All right, checks, captures, attacks. Do we have any checks? Yes. Check. Check. We have 4 checks that I see offhand. This gets taken. This gets taken. So down to 2 checks now. We can go here, but they can just go here, and we have nothing. But this one, though, our pawn is covering the queen, and nothing can attack us. It's also a free knight, but at the same time, it's also a free king. It's mate in one. I don't think the world can handle it. All right, so again, we're looking for checks. This is the only check I see offhand. So they have this move to block, but doesn't really do anything. So I think the end result is the king getting forced this way. And then we have a free bishop threatening mate if they don't do something about it. So I think that's probably going to be our best bet. Because I don't see any way to get anything. I mean, we're also attacking the rook. So if they deal with that, then okay, then we're no longer attacking. We can go here. I'm okay with this move. This is another check. Again, we're checking. Knight protects us. Knight hits there. Queen also hits there. So the king has to go that way. And then I'm thinking, after that, we're going to go here. And the queen's going to have to take, and we take the queen. And we go here to force the king over. If he goes over, it's mate. So he's going to have to give us, they're going to have to give us the queen. We take the queen. We are quite happy with the knight for queen trade. Very good deal for us. Okay, this is a little bit different of an angle. All right, so we're looking for checks as usual. There's a check. Lose our queen instantly. Probably not the right move. There's a couple checks here. So, if we check here, I'll go and do this one first because I think this was the wrong one. We can get taken and we win the queen. Is it the worst one? Is that a bad one? Oh, the queen can just take. The queen can just take it. If we go here, the pawn can take, yeah, but then we win the queen. So I think this is the way we're going to go. We're going to win the queen. And then that's unexpected. We lose our rook for it. I didn't think that far ahead. It's still right. Obviously, it's the right move. This is a weird one. There's one move. That's our only move. I hate to do this on puzzles because it makes no sense to me. It's like, imagine if you had a puzzle where you just had to, like, it's like, hey, fill in the blank, and anything you put in the blank works. It's just dumb. Right, we're just going to go. So, they cannot stop this. We are going to push. And they can't stop it. They can go here, but it's too late. They can go here, but they can't really get there in time. So if we go here, they go here. If we go here, they go here. Maybe they can't get there in time. That also leaves off this one. And then we can push the other one. So we're just going to take this. Pawn. And then we're going to go here, I think. We want to push in. We want to go for the bishop. And box out their king. We're just going to take the bishop. Alright, again, we're going to look for checks, capture, attacks. That's always our MO. So, queen is currently covering these squares. Rook is covering this square. So if we go here, this is a pretty good check. They can block. It's very common in pawn endgames. The king has to get involved in pawn endgames. If you're trying to make a promote a pawn, you need your king involved in endgame. Okay, one thing about these tea bags that I just got, they are siphoning the liquid out of the cup. And it's creating one of the things I hate, which is wet paper. So I'm going to get that out there. I have a little thing over here just for tea bags. I'm going to throw it in that. My tea is still too warm. All right, so we got a couple checks. That's a check. That's a check. That's a check. That's a check. So I do like this one, though. I like this check. King can't go there. Everything is covered, so they have to block. And I think we just slide in. All right. Also, I forgot the music. Well, I mean, I've been talking my way through the puzzles, so maybe the music is best not in there. All right, so we're gonna go Big Fox for this. Big Fox has ads. Here, I'll minimize. I minimize what we're talking. So I have a thing where I hate, absolutely cannot stand paper that sticks to me. So that is stickers. That is small piece of paper with static electricity. I'm kind of okay with the tiny sticky notes, but I don't like them. And wet paper. I hate all of them very much. It's at the point where I do not like to buy apples because I don't like dealing with the fruit stickers. If I do buy apples with stickers on them, I have to remove them when I get home and put them in a container and put that container in the trash can. I wrap them in a paper towel. They have to be contained and away from me. And then I have to wash my hands. Ah! Shut it down. No. Delete. No. Nope, that message is inappropriate, and we're removing it. I lost my train of thought. What was... I almost vomited on stream one time. That's what you're talking about from Ace Attorney. I almost vomited on stream because what you just said. Not with that, but with... all right, we're moving on. But yeah, so I don't know. I have problems with it. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like things. I'm not gonna ban you for saying that. It's okay. I'm not gonna ban you for that or anything. It's just like, I can't look at it. I had to get rid of it. So yeah, I almost vomited on stream with that one time because that guy just kept doing it. He wouldn't stop. All right, well, let's go back to it. You guys want to see the Bikini Fox anyway. All right, so I think we go here. They go here. What do we like here? I think we take with the queen. Because the king is forced up then, and then we go here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met anyone with that same issue before. So welcome, Ari. I think you and I have a lot in common. All right, so obviously we would want to look for checks, capture, and attacks. However, we're in check right now, so we have to deal with the check. So we can move. I think that's our only move we can do to get away from it. Or we can just take it. I'm leaning toward just taking it, personally. Because 1, free rook. And 2, where are they going to check us next? Oh, wait, hold on. We take... What if they go here? Can we get it away? Yeah, I think we have safety here. I think we take. They're going to check us again. Okay, now we're going to go here. We got to run. I think we want to run toward our pieces rather than toward the edge of the board. Because if we go here, like, for example, if we go this way, he's going to go here and force us back this way. If we go in the corner, obviously that's mate. So we're going to end up going this way. And then they're just going to do something. Irritating. Like, go here, force us back this way, and then... So we're going to run up towards our queen. We're going to run away. They go there. All right, we got to trade queens. We trade queens and we're just way up. Like, we're very happy with this. We run. They got a few more checks they can throw at us, but they're running out of pieces. Alright, this is very interesting. Alright, so... First of all, let's look at where the king is. King is there. We've got this bishop covering here, so the king only can run this way. So what we really want to do is bring our rook over here somehow. So there's a couple ways we can do it. We can do this and try to pull that off. But they can't do that because that's a legal move, because that would be a check. So instead, what they're going to do is they're going to take us for their knight. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack here. The king cannot escape, so they have to take with the pawn. And then we're just going to slide this other rook right here, and it's mate. You're welcome. All right, so this one, what we're gonna do? Again, we always look for checks. Check, check, check. So we have 3 checks. Obviously, 2 of them are very bad because takes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide our rook down. Even though this is bad, all right, this is bad. We get taken. All right, but see, this is bad. We just get to lose that for nothing. Well, if we go here, okay, bishop gets pulled away. All right, so now the bishop is no longer guarding. Then we have this check. We slide the queen in. Queen infiltrates. The rook has the block. There's no other move. But because our bishop is guarding that square, queen takes and is mate. They're getting a little bit harder now. All right, let's take a look at this one. All right, again, take a look for checks, capture attacks. I'm gonna drink my tea a little bit. Now there's some weird checks here. For example, this check looks very good. King has to move here, right? Or they just take. But look at this check. Queen slides in. Pawn's facing the wrong way. Can't do anything. Rook's blocked. Bishop can't do anything. It's just mate. Protected by the knight. All right, this looks like El Clasico. All right, this looks like El Clasico. It's not, but it looks like it. So we have some options here. All right, so the first option is we try to do El Clasico, get taken, and then we have nothing. We have nothing at all. No pieces, no queen. No attack. However, if we go to this check, look, bishop side's over here. Okay, so there's a couple moves. King can move out of the way. If the king moves out of the way, we slide back. We sacrifice our queen, and the rook slides in for the mate. Excellent option. However, they have another option. They can take. Oh no, they've taken our check. Well, then we just then it falls into El Clasico. King is forced over anyway, and we repeat. Here, there, and there. They love El Clasico. This is another classic puzzle. Okay, so once again, you have your queen, the king in the corner. Nowhere to go. The king is completely pinned in. The knight's covering there, by the way. So we sacrifice the rook. King has to take. We bring our second rook. Rook has to block. Only move. Those are only moves. They can't have no options. They have no options. We take the rook, protected by the knight. King is trapped and dies. Like so. So you guys like the explanations. I used to do this a long time ago, but people got fed up with it, I think. I could also add the music very softly if you like. I just didn't want to distract from stuff. All right, so we're gonna look for checks. So now you may look at this and say, well, what's the difference between these three moves, Fox? They're all checking. They're all in the same horizontal line. What's the difference? All right, well, I'll tell you. So in these two positions, king moves here. Only move. Pawn's covering that square. And we don't really have a follow-up. Okay, if we go here, maybe we can go here, but they block. And then we just end up in a place where there's nowhere to go. Where we're trying to make progress, and they just, like, bounce around, and there's nothing we can do. Same with this one, where, you know, we go here, and it's like, okay, well, what do we do? Slide all the way back. Okay, where are you going to go? Like here? Back here? Repeat moves. We don't want that. If you go here, however... Also, let's not discount the fact they can just go this way. So they can just go out the top. And there's nothing we can do. We can't, once they go that way, there's nothing we can do. So we're going to go here, block that square, force them there. I didn't even see that. I saw that now as I'm explaining it. All right, so we're going to go that way. Then we slide and take this pawn. Once again, the king is completely blocked. This is protected. Has only one move. Bam. And then we just slide the queen right here. Yep. Hi, Mopar. And that is mate. All right, black to move. All right, there is... All right, there's an idea here. Fuck 'em. I don't know if this is the correct idea. Oni Fox. We've had this one before. This was not new. Okay, so here is the idea. So in a position like this, where you have 2 pawns, and you both have the same piece, and they have 1 pawn, that what you want to do typically is get your pieces off the board. You want the pieces off the board so you can make a queen. So we have a pawn ready to promote. They've got a pawn 2 squares away. So what I want to do, I know it doesn't work. I'm wrong. I had the idea to take, but that doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I think what we have to do is we have to push in. We have to bring our king. Because if they promote, we just take. So I think the idea here is that we have to keep our rook here. And we want to push this in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go bring our king up. We're going to push our king up. If they keep pushing, then we push. They take, we take. They push, we take, they take, whatever. Doesn't matter. And then we just go. Zoom, zoom. We got the only one. So we're going to go this way. I was wrong. See, I was wrong. I was wrong. We're going to look at what you did wrong after that. After this, okay? After this one, we're looking for checks. So look for checks. They're going to block. Okay, it's fair. Yeah, I had the wrong idea. I'm not good with pawning games. I've never happened. That's why we practice. But we're going to go look and see what we did wrong. So we go here. They could block. Does nothing. They can't block with this one because the rook is kept protecting. And then king is forced over. So rook back. Queen up. And that's the end. Alright, so this one looks like a normal puzzle. I mean, it is a normal puzzle, but it looks like it's a different puzzle. So it looks like you can just go here and check. That is a check. But they have the knight here now. It's going to take. So this is also a check. But they just take. However, we have this check as well. So if we check here, the queen is covering here. Bishop is covering there. The king has to move here. Then the queen slides into the back. And that's mate, because they can't block it. Go here. And here. And that's mate. Lovely mate in 2. Alright, this is just a typical ladder mate. They want you to not see it because you're worried about your rook. But your rook doesn't matter if the king is dead. So we're going to kill the king. Regicide it is. Alright, white to move. Alright, we got to go take this piece. Alright, so we push. Here. Because we want to cut off their king from getting up here. I mean, we could also push. But they go here. Then we go here. Ah, I hate pawning games. Okay. We go here. They can slide in. We take. They get here and we can't protect. If we go here and they slide here and we go here, they still slide in. As soon as we take, we can't protect. So we have to push spawn. Alright, now we go for it. Alright, we take this, and they can't get to our pawn. There's no way. Alright, white to move. Alright, let's see. Alright, checks. We have a check here. We have a check here. Is that it? Alright, this check is interesting. King can go here, 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 here. I don't really see, I don't see the value in it. We're not really building any sort of attack. Oh. I am stupid. Alright, so it doesn't matter where the king goes. Wherever the king goes, rook takes queen. Pretty sure that's it. But if they take our knight, we just take the queen. Okay, then we have to follow up. We don't want to block with anything because they just take or go in with the rook. So we're just going to slide over. Alright, they're going to go there. I think we block. No, maybe we just move. Maybe we just keep moving. Oh. If we keep moving, they're going to go here and win our queen. But if they do that, don't we just take their knight? And then they have to move their king again, and then we just take their bishop. Yeah, I think we're okay with it. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and take their bishop. And then we just take their knight. We check. Okay. So what's the right idea? Yeah, they get harder as we go. So I don't know if you can see these numbers over here, but this is the typical rating of the puzzle. The one I failed was 1600. That was 1871. So I'm looking at what we have here. I do not like this pawn here. I really hate this pawn here. And I think that's what they want you to see. But yeah, we can just take that pawn. Get out of here. They're also attacking this, and we can't attack back. How do you feel about this move? You got it. Alright, how's that? I turned down as bad as low as I can get it. Alright, so the idea behind this is that if they take my knight or take my pawn, we go here and that's double check. That's just mate. So they have to deal with my mate threat. It's not correct. Okay, that's all not correct either. Yeah, I'm not having a great day. I kind of want to go here. But we probably have to check. Here, here, here. I mean, that basically mates them, doesn't it? It's a mating net. Yeah, we can check, but they just get out. So they want to cut off their escape. I would cut off the king's escape. Alright, now they have the knight here. It doesn't matter. They can take, but it's still mate. Because we're covering the two squares in front of the king. Are you sure you're not getting a headache from my voice? I'd believe if you said so. Alright, so this is no threat. Because if they push, we just go here and block it. So we're going to ignore that. We can go here, but then they just take, and then we just get taken. If we go here, we have a little wall. If they lock, we just push past. If they go here, I think we push anyway, and they have to pick. They go here, and whichever one they don't take, we take the other one. Alright, we're going to go here. Again. Okay, now they're pushing. Ow! Alright, so now they're pushing the pawn, so now we gotta go block the pawn from going in, like I said we would. Okay. So do we have any checks here? This is a check. This is also a check. I kind of like this move, honestly. So the king can move here, move here, move here, move there. A lot of options. But then we have this move. Or this move. So we can kind of box them in. We can also just trade queens. That's definitely an option. And then we can go here, which basically guarantees us another queen. It's even, except we're up a pawn. I think we trade queens. And now we push here. Because we can't defend it. Then we make a queen. We make a new queen. Alright, this looks like we win a free queen, right? Because the king moves, and then we go here. But that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is they're going to take this. Or take this. No, they're going to take that. And then we don't have it. Yeah, we take the rook, then we lose that. It's just not enough. Now, it still might be the right move. Don't get me wrong. That's the only move that stops them. If we go here and they take, okay, then we can take. They take, we take. They take. What all dies? It's dead even. Can we... that's the only check I see. Can we attack the queen? What if we go here? This looks like a fork, but it's not. Wait, what if I go here? Is that just a wild move? If they take, we go here. And then they take. And go there and win their bishop. This is very tempting to me. And they take with the... That, we just take with the bishop. That looks really good to me. But there's probably a move that I'm not seeing. Ah, we failed it. Alright, let's go back to the beginning one. What's the first one we missed? So I thought we pushed this way. Maybe I have to go here. No, because we just lose our pawn. We don't sack. We don't push. Is it not? Do we push the other pawn? What? I don't know that I approve of that. I don't like that one. This felt very good. Maybe just go here first. Yeah, we had to go there first. Then go here. It's more forcing this way. We had to force it. Ah. Alright, what about this one? It was that. But we don't take there. What was the move? Oh, we had to take that first. Okay, then we keep our bishop. I see. Alright, well, we learned a little bit. Maybe we'll do better next time. This is a big threat. If they go here to defend, we go here and just win the rook. So we don't win it because they're going to go here. We'll go here, though. I never go here with check. I think go there. What's our plan? I don't see anything here. The only thing I see is bringing the rook over. Because they can't really defend it. They can't go here because they just take. Or take. We just take the queen. Not easy. Definitely not easy. I gotta win material. I think it's white. We go this way and try to go up here. But that's going for checkmate. And I don't think they'll let us get away with that. Oh, that's how it was material, because you had to sacrifice the queen for it. One material for it. Take it. Alright, if we go here. King can go here, and go here. Here, here. Maybe the queen could come in. Not there, maybe like somewhere else. I'm going to set the rook in. I'm not really looking for winning a rook. I'm looking for a winning... I mean, this wins a rook. No, it doesn't, because it didn't take the rook back. They go there. What if we go here? No, we bring the other rook. We bring this rook. Yeah, it's cold here too. Bring this rook over. If we don't bring this other rook over... I clicked wrong. That was close. Welcome back. Alright, well, that's it for chess puzzles. We're done. Okay, I forgot to load up I forgot to put my password in. So I'm gonna have to put the table notifications up because I am stupid and don't remember my password. Right, FX XIV. Edit this. That's not the right letter. I'm also a little bit worried about my internet because I was having some issues with my internet earlier today. So, seems to be okay for now, though. Alright, technical is up. I'm gonna go and get my password. My password manager. I know this password. I've got the password. Yeah, we're hopeful. Hopeful. Alright, log in. Uh-oh, got an update. Yeah, I'm trying to think of ways to make this stuff more interactive with you guys. But all of my ideas involve me suffering. For example, one idea that came up was, okay, you know how you guys always talk about putting a leash on me and stuff? I could get a shock collar with a redeem that you could shock me if you redeem something. I probably would make it a paid redeem. So, you know, for example, if someone happened to have 1,000,000 points, couldn't shock me, you know, a bunch of times. It's a horrible idea. Alright, look, all my ideas can't be winners, okay? I'm trying. Like I said, all of my ideas involve me being in pain. It's foggy. Uh-oh. You think the TV murder's gonna happen? So you're saying you just shocked me anyway, Zelric? Is that what you're saying? Yes, Makeda, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we set up Operation in Rogers Reach while we look for Omega. It's sadly slow going, I'm sorry to say. We still haven't seen the last thing since disappeared during the battle with Shinru. Also, I forgot to weigh myself after work today. So... Like, here's the question. Like, if I made like $5 or 500 bits or whatever, like, how many people are gonna pay $5 just to shock me? Nobody, right? Also, I'd have to remember to wear the thing. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We now know that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hands. It was shackled with some very strange-looking bindings when they found it. Someone's very unhappy with the idea of me hurting myself. It's not dangerous, I don't think. Are shock collars dangerous for humans? Okay, maybe shock collar is not the best idea. Apparently wearing it on the neck will, yeah, can mess up your nerves and cause heart and lung damage. So maybe not the best idea I've had, okay? Alright, we'll table that one. We'll scrap it. We're not tabling it. Okay, we'll scrap that one, okay? I told you, not all my ideas can be winners. Ideas from Stupid Fox. Got it. Ow! See, people love hurting me. Not to say we haven't made any progress. We now know that Shinryu ended up in Imperial's hands. It was shackled with some very secret-looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, well, you know what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed to either. When we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts, we encountered what you might call a problem. That'd be best if you came to workshop and solve himself. Yeah, I probably deserve that one. That's fine. I did that one time with Christmas decorations. But I survived. I so were we. He's been brought in as a consultant, I believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you, you will play no part in this investigation? Your motives were dubious from the first, and nothing you've done since has served to make them any clearer. Are you worried about me? Oh, that's sweet. On necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation. That will be a sin of our cooperation. Alright. Aww. Well, that's nice of you, but don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything too dumb, okay? I'd also have to buy the stupid thing. And they're not cheap, right? How much are they? They're not that expensive. They're like $40. I don't. Oh yeah, but we're not doing it, right? We're not doing it. At SSD, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation. That will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration. Openly disparaging colleagues. Not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. You guys know that you have given me, like, a thread to pull to annoy you, right? You can't do that to a fox. Like, oh, hey, don't, forbidden fruit. It's like, oh, here's this piece of cheese, but you can't, better not eat it. I'm gonna turn away, but it better still be here when I turn back around. You know that cheese is not gonna last. I trust you'll thrive elsewhere, but I encourage you to piss off. I will not have him on our roster. Jesse, never mind anywhere near our work. His appointment is to be terminated effective immediately. Thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full. Not exactly a pittance either. 4/5 of what you get was the agreement. I'm not being bad to you. Well, I'm also trying to lose weight, so I can't eat a lot of cheese right now. Which sucks because I just bought 2 brand new cheeses that look really good. And they're delicious. I had some, oh, I can post a picture of my, my lunch. Let me put a post picture of my lunch. You think that would stop me? I know I have it somewhere. Where is it? Oh no. So I'm putting in stream chat. I should put in food. Actually, food might be better. We have a food channel, right? Foods. There. That's my lunch. So, that's the smoked Gouda that I got. It's very good. Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is we can do it with expertise now. Let him earn his keep, at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the Ironworks, then pay him with all his ransom in advance? Him? Give me strength. This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold. Let's investigate by ourselves. Tisk tisk. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains to compliment your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with this. Surfeit of the... I don't know that words. Surfeit of the former. I assume it means like surplus. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Here's the thing. I will say this also. Like, if you're ever working in a technical area and your direct supervisor does not know what you're doing, does not know what, you can do just about anything. I know of about 100 ways to falsify data. 100 ways. And I believe I could defeat any mechanism put in place to prevent it. If I were so inclined. But I'm not. Give me a Kaylee. It was not my intention to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and if it was damaged during its counter machinery. It seems highly doubtful that we'll be able to disable it unaided. We've got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, feel a lot more comfortable about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Then it's settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels at the yawn are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we check them, they doubled again. What that can only mean. Also, hang on. Mopar, that comment is very... That's a very slippery slope. That's very close to maligning cheese. Very close. I'm gonna let it slide this time. Okay? But you're on thin ice, mister. What? That can only mean... Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally. Okay, you're kind of backing off the ice. That's good. Biggs, Wedge, Kelly, I need you with me at the yawn. South of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Do you guys like my food picture? Don't mind those peanuts. They were expired, but I eat them anyway. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone. If possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief, watch yourself out there. Random Fox. Oh, look, we have the 2B Fox, white. Am I to stay and mind the shop too? Yeah, it tastes fine. Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. Before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I wanted you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish feed, the Amherst Creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten. Not supremacy through elegant ingenuity. Reach this contract, and I will have my pounds of flesh. Oh, thank you, Jack. Yeah, this is based off 2B from Near Automata. Automata? I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it. Also, it's time to brush. I got distracted. Shall we go brush real quick? Brushy, brushy. I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back with 35 seconds to spare. Lots and lots of time. But yeah, so, I was just messing with you guys about the thing. I'm not actually gonna buy one. Don't be silly. I'm all blurry in the right eye. That's weird, because I'm rubbing my left eye. Maybe it's mirrored. Wait, where are we going? To the yawn? Make me sleepy just thinking about it. Wait, is that like right outside of here? Oh no. Wait, maybe? Where are we? I don't know. Alright, it's itchy. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow. I'm very glad for that. It was way too cold. Can't see me at the moment? That's still good. Like, I don't know any other way, like, really ways to make you interact. Like an immobile, like, bonker. And he refused to go to the doctor. Yeah, Mopar, when did you tell me about that? Like 3 days ago, and you haven't been to the doctor? I was like, go to the doctor. And you're like, no. It's like talking to me. Who wants to go to swim in the ooze? What the seven hell's going on here? Remember Ghostbusters 2? A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our Precious has been busy. What villainy is this? Oh, I forgot he was with us. He was just hanging out the whole expansion without saying anything. In slumber sweet have I lain since mine offspring's war demanded end. Yet I could not choose but stir this abhorrent stench. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Long have we known one another. Our history spans the eons and stars. Yeah, lucky you have that spare eye. Oh gods, what's happening? It's a little chocobo chick. And a dragon. Should we help it? Good dodge. Do a barrel roll. I guess that's close to a barrel roll. Chief, get out of there. Eh? You're not dead. Apparently not. It passed straight through me as if it were some sort of illusion. Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega's weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of that kind, capable of weaving ether into life. How do you know? Have you been to get it checked out? That serpent is yet unfinished, but I doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. Oh, okay. I thought you weren't going. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Yeah, it went beneath water. That makes it definitely gone. Well, this peculiar thing remains. I think it's adorable, though. It's so cute! Oh, it's even fatter. Oh, it's so adorable. I love it. I love it so much. Can we make it say it again? Let's make him say it again. Can we make it say it again? If it looks like a chocobo and quits like a chocobo, I think it's probably a chocobo. Aww. I love him. I love him. I love him. Hi, chocobo. Hi, can I pet you? Gently pet your chocobo. No, friend. What are you up to? What? I'll think of the pets. Don't mind the tail color. Now, the way it cries isn't unlike a chocobo, but it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo, trust me on this. Most big Lawsfell's ride are all about this size, aren't they? I suppose. Alright, let's go with the chocobo for now. Thy mistress' blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then? Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Okay, aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? It's Midgardsormr, the dragon that, like, tried to annihilate the earth or whatever. What, the Midgardsormr who fought and fell at the Battle of Silvertoe Skies? And here I was continuing to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the father of dragons says have something you do not. That being relevant knowledge, there's much we could learn from him. Little less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Algan Empire reached its zenith. And said records had but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Algans enjoyed rapid technological development. There was nary further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut my nails. They're getting a little bit longer than I usually keep them. But I'm also thinking about getting a manicure pretty soon, so... maybe they're okay. I got distracted again. Why is my left so much longer than my right? It's weird. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. It was always assumed that Algans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgardsormr tells us that it's not even of our world. Just so, it haileth from another star. More than that, I will not say. I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over into our world. Eucadafax. I don't chew my nails, I chew my fingers. There's a difference. I used to chew my nails. But mostly what I do is pick at them. But I stopped doing that. That's why they're getting longer. I know they're going long because I've been taking biotin. I think it made my nails look worse. Ordered to fight by Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that? Does it? Oops. I mean, I'll try to see if I can dig it out at some point. If you remind me. Twist creation to the proof. If you know more, go forward and look upon the truth with your own eyes. But you're saying we should jump in? You have not to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Highland, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. So you, really can show us around inside the hole, can't you? Quack! Alright, we spoke with the chocobo. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given us his assurance. Let's take our investigation to the yawn. I've already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. So we have no way of knowing what awaits us there. I need you to be ready for anything, are you? Yeah, I'm good. Let us begin. In order to change this to spring seasonal, I had to go in and dig it out of the thing, and then I had to replace it with something in there. So maybe best done at the next, maybe next spring. I'll make it spring. Well, what is this place? And what's wrong with this? I can see straight through me. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. I am Omega, and I've awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. Oh, do I do like a robot voice? You stand in the rift between... it's not robot voice. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Creep. Experiment? If you want our participation, you have to ask for a little more than that. Wow, we're disappearing! Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Beep. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. It's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Also, my monitor is disgusting. I need to clean it. Hold on 1 second. I keep seeing spots on it. It's bothering me. It's very noticeable with all the white. Is I think why I'm noticing it. Like the whole monitor is white. You good? Okay, there we go. Much better. Mostly better. Okay, all better. Okay, we're good. It's fairly clear we have to, don't you? Chocobo, what should we do? Aww. Oh, we got it twice. Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Have we played Portal on stream before? I'll think for the bets. I feel like I have. Because I seem to remember somebody hating on one of my Portal video. Like, this is terrible. Like, how could you put this up there? Looks like some in our tower, or egg. What, you egg? Stabs. That's a Shakespeare quote, I believe. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think that's the video I started getting hate on. That which you identify as a Chocobo is subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignation is tentative, however, pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as a fully fledged test subject. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. And it was brain damaged like a fox. Night check. Sleep well. Okay, have good dreams. I mean, don't do stupid fox. I mean, I can't help what I am. Combat capabilities. You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative? Aha, I knew he was going to say that. Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test world beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Beep bloop. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have foreseen this. We are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summary erasure, as I'm sure you'll agree. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Oh, he's so cute. I'm a real fox. Beep. Existential authorization transferred. Subject ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. I think I'm doing okay with the robot voice. Tell me what to wait. Stay sharp. So where do we go exactly? We go forward! Go up through our path. I think it's full of moose. Let's all gather at the center. Oh, I was too far from the center. Let the fun begin. It's one of those monitors. Hello, friend. Take the kid, we'll follow. I'm talking to it. I'm trying to. It gets protected by some kind of barrier. Oh, barriers are my specialty. I'll have this down before you know it. What is this box? Is it a companion cube? That's my kind of battle. Spend time with the cube. It's gonna blow. Never mind. So change the platform in the hospital with that. We'll see this creature, Wax. Keep the bear. Begs, watch his back. Oh, there's another box. Another one. Seems they will continue spawning as long as the monitor is operational. High attack commission. The tricks reverse the barrier's energy current. Alright, get some rest. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, okay? She said he was about to turn. Rena Fox, we have Asta Fox. got a teleporter? I'm touching it. I'll give it a try. Hey, someone's here. Come on, let's follow. Hey, I wonder what awaits. This is pretty cool. Yet another model. I say approach before. Wedge and Biggs, this monitor is yours. Monitor's yours. Let's pretend the enemy. Whenever you're ready, Kayla. I'm ready. Bald Anderson. It's not really challenging. Look at the teleporter. You know, no hesitation. Of course, we're mortal. What's that down? Is that where we're going? Yeah, I think that's where we're going. Social head must be Delta Escape. There's two monitors in the way. Okay, folks, we're almost there. Next time you get a monitor as well. Okay, you know what to do. Hello, friend. I'd like to pet you. I was thinking I have another squad effect if you tinker with these toys. Oh, that's a big one. Should I focus fire him? I probably didn't need to, but I want to make sure. Here, we can shoot decay in here, just a little further. Oh, that's it. That's our goal, the Delta Escape, if I'm not mistaken. do you think's waiting for us in there? Make it say that group subjects by dimension. The creature we follow on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff. It's in the far greater challenge to wait inside these egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But I'm not sure what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Wait. Alpha, hold on a moment. Should either one or the other of us be translucent? Flip. Subjects confirmed to have arrived at Deltascape. Analysis is complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength and numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Bleep. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects. Just as I predicted, a garland? Before we turn our thoughts to Deltascape, I suggest set up a base of operations here. I'm not distracted. What are you talking about? I'm doing good. I'm staying focused on. I'm staying on task. See, making progress. Some cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we will wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that I have no doubt. Oh, I have a party! Hold on, I should probably take the quest, right? Okay, into the Deltascape. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor its exact whereabouts. Okay. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat the test subjects waiting in the Deltascape. Does anybody else want to come in to suffer with me? And Kai? Well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? I'm always up for a fight. This promises to be a most entertaining foray, and I'm not dreaming of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around and shall extract all the information I can from them. Quick! Humph, 'tis a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Kayla, you need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. Cease your preparations and proceed whenever you're ready. Yeah, the real problem's gonna be if I don't have enough, item level to do it. Wait! I've seen eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape version 1.0 whenever you're ready. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we got it instantly. Is that because are you on a healer? Einkrad. Here, do you hear me? Your opponent's called Ultroid. I have no idea what the name means, but good luck. Wow, half the party is wearing masks. Let's just hit him. I think I lagged a little bit there. Oh crap, I got hit by a vulnerability. Hit him again! Ah, ice. That's good. I don't even know if I'm doing good. I mean, I took one vulnerability sack, but it could be worse. My vulnerability sacks are gone. We're good. We're not vulnerable anymore. Alright, we got one more big hit. Let's do it. I don't even do too bad. I didn't die. Well, everybody left. Do I really want anything? I'll take that. I don't think I care about... Well, I got a bunch of stuff that I didn't really know if I wanted. Did I get the music? No, I got everything except... I got everything except thing I wanted. Okay, got it. Understood. Undiable. I don't really want undiable armor. Unless it's an upgrade, I guess. Well done, my friend. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Delta escape various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though. I suppose we did learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests there are 4 combatants in the Delta group all told, including your friend Altroid, which means you'll be required to win 3 further bouts with Deltas 2 to 4 in this test world alone. Okay. So does that mean I'm overgeared for it, and that's why I survived? You say there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, only remaining 85 subjects between them. Letting their host has gone no small amount of trouble. Quite why it's so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. I'll make it seek to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes, it grows stronger. Having vanquished the vilest and welcome you call Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. The absence of such a being, it had but to create one. Oh, well, I don't know how he died. Like, he just dropped. And he wasn't even tanking it. So in the name of the self-improvement, it was to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part, the making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into the corporeal realm at only a great cost to itself. As such, it employed this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mighty even than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. Gods help us if a battle of that scale should come to pass. Powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. I'm assuming a dragon has the right of it. All test subjects must needs be work in progress, save for ourselves, of course. But how then do we explain to Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. Then again, it's hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. Don't you make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy. If it hadn't been for him, he would have all been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable. Yeah, I agree. All counts. I retain the subject for a moment. Chief, after you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis systems, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I asked because me and Wedge have been doing pretty much all we can here, and we were wondering if it might be worth going to Cardinal to look into it. 2 minutes left. That'd be great help. You and I can handle things at this end. We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh? And you be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after a killer for me. I was hoping another Quee, but whatever. We can go on. I guess you don't want it to come too easy to get. When we pray the Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, and one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, we must hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with the test. Are you ready for the next foray? One moment, Chief. My analysis is yet incomplete, but it seems subject Delta 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. How fortunate then that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects. An anti-gravity gimbal may serve you well. Okay. Quick! Maybe just get version 2.0. Alright. I didn't pop instantly. Guess we jump off. Can't jump off. Looks really cool. Random Fox, what we got? Random Fox. Might be a new one. Look, you can kind of see my eyes. Chinese Dress Fox. Oh, I think this one is new. Alright, so that's a refund for Zelric. Oh, this looks cute. Take a look. That is adorable. I like it. Ah, there it is. Catastrophe. Big name for the Havoc of Dow Streak. Have fun now. I got a Catboy to fight with. Twin warrior Catboys. Oh, well, I'm a cat girl, but same thing. How do I do it? Where's the button? I can't find my... Oh, there's my mouse. Okay. That stupid gravity thing. I can't find my mouse on the screen. I got hit by petrification. Hope I'm looking at it. Managed to dodge it. Yeah, I'm not actually understanding this fight much. Splat. Nailed it! Not bad, not bad. How are we doing on time? Oh, that didn't take very long at all. Still got 10 minutes left before we need to run out again. I can run a short one. I don't know. I throw one to this guy. Do anything good? Honest leave. I think I want any of that stuff. Let's see, how much time we got? We got... Yeah, I think if I do like a shorter break, it might be good. Alright, so I'm gonna do 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? 2.5 minute, go brush. And then we'll be right back. And... And I'm back with 1 second to spare, but I wasn't even sitting down, so, yeah, we're back. We're back. Okay, let's proceed. Proceed! Speak with Nero. A rousing performance made possible by my anti-gravity gimbal. Lest you wonder, you're not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It just wasn't intended for use on living, well, let's say it wasn't intended exactly as intended use. At any rate, that's another mighty foe laid low. And may I say that I had every faith you would succeed. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs or Wedge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? There's just one more, right? No, we gotta do 2 more. Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then let's move things along. Here's the thing, like, if there are 4 creatures in here, and we're one of them, why don't we have to fight all of them? Like, wouldn't they fight each other, too, and we fight the winner? According to analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus? Halicarnassus, you say? The Queen of Dimension Castle? What's this? You know of her? I mean, you don't? I suppose a blue-blooded brat like you, blue-blooded brat like you, such as you, would have no interest in humble folktales. Sigh, it appears the lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she's one of the chief antagonists, and says such things are wont to unfold, she meets her end at the hands of the heroes. An incurably valiant use, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the 4th Astral Era, but little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. Can you tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters? So seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasp survive that which men know and know not. Mark me then, Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth a new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesseth the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its size. If a thing is logical, it can be created. Ha ha ha, that such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quiet, Nero, we adults are thinking. Mayhap now is not the time. The ancestors ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with this with Halicarnassus. Where? Alpha appears eager to proceed to make Desktop version 3. Oh, no water. I feel like I have plenty of water. Oh, we got a throne lady. What fools are these who have entered my domain? No matter, shall remain here for my pleasure. I mean, with those boots, I consider it. Look at those boots. That's like hip-high boots. out of it. Ow! Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We get it? Not just one more phase. Nope, she's dead. Well, that's a pretty dress. Look at that one. That's kind of like what I'm wearing. I think I just want a lot of loot. Because everyone left. Or maybe not. Oh, I guess I did want a lot of loot. Wait, I thought you were in the white. Wait, what happened? Wait, what's you? I thought you were in white with a mask. No, I was looking at the blue dress. The blue dress like the one I'm wearing. I'm glad you're safe, kid. In the moment there, I figured you might probe. Forgive me, you deserve better than that. Thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the Justice Gate. Think how much rest you need. I'll friend you've earned it. Now, I'm not gonna say your outfit is not nice and amazing, but it is not the fit for me. I feel like the all white is just not for me. I like colors on myself. Or black. Black is good for me. We're like opposites. White and black. Or white and like... Well, I got purple, blue, and red. I'm like rainbow, almost. Next battle with subject Delta 4. This test for its final resident. So I have it all back to you, Red Mage. Very nice. Well, maybe I'm colored to your monochrome. What I've been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great treaty born of an agglomeration of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage. All which I suggest you ignore. His name is XIV, and he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to be able to command the power of the void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered this work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I'm quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. Last, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when XIV calls upon the power of the void, which is to say, beware. 7 Nero, what happens at the end of the table? At the end of the tale? Why, good triumphs of evil and the heroes defeat XIV, of course. What do you expect? I expect exactly that. Which precisely is what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? One moment, Link Pearl. Ah, Biggs, at the Codrome, are you? What news? I see, very well, I'll tell the others. You two take care of it there. Sorry for the interruption, that was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it seemed the reverse was not possible. The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by Allegan standards. While they may be able to fix it, there's no telling how long it might take. Well then, we must keep on fighting the good fight here, must we not? Nero has the right of it. All this time, focusing on XIV would seem to be our only recourse. Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then, I will see you followed in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. I mean, it's going pretty fast. Quack, quack, quack! I have his picture resolved. May introduce scope level 4 whenever ready. Fast and quick. I like it. It's definitely much faster with you here, Kai. Much, much faster. Finally, it's in my grasp. Power to control all creation. Power of the void. Yeah, I see you back there in the back. But see, I'm more likely to wear the ball gown. I may be getting some sort of stack of something. That's probably not good. What is it? Oh, lightning was just down. might be in trouble. Oh crap, I'm dead. I thought I dodged it, but I guess I didn't. I'm not sure how I'm still alive. It's a miracle, to be honest. Oh crap. Well, too much that. I'm dead. I almost had my stacks off too. If I can get this last 8 seconds. Okay, got rid of my stacks. I did it! I have no idea how I lived. Also, I have no idea how the other tank didn't take the boss. Why? The voice was my command. And yet you died. Ba, ba, ba. I could. Arg! I feel like if this outfit had a skirt instead of that, I think it would be really good. I prefer skirts over booty shorts. Oh, is it? That's cool. I don't remember Final Fantasy V. I've played it. Is there anything worth looting in here? No? No? Oh, well. Wait, what are you doing here? But before eliminating, no more dust gets to remain. Makes your world shut down. Ba, ba, da, ba. Which was the one where the guy like suplexes a train? Six? Okay, I think the guys are safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. Now, given that all of us are present and corporeal, does this mean that this area is no longer the Delta Escape? Beep. Delta Escape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. There will now be cake. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Now he's trying to set us up with people on a date. Results from other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await further instructions. Beep. with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things are proceeding rather smoothly. We could have done it without you, old friend. Come, let's return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. I imagine when this first came out, it took like hours and days and weeks to finish all 4 of these. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly. Probably she had to learn to fight, learn the mechanics. They probably nerfed it like 6 times since then. Tis well that thou harborest doubts, mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its test in complete secrecy, unbeknownst to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Alpha, what art thou, truly? The instrument of the mortal's triumph, or the bait that lureth them under the abyss? Oh, he's so cute! Head empty, no thoughts. Thou knowest not thine own purpose. Then we can but watch and wait. As I said, head empty, no thoughts. Just like me. I see myself in that little one. Flip. Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Bloop. Event found. The death of a comrade. It feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha. Fearlessly going into battle whenever you are called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable with joining us out here? I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, let's just permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Because evil never sleeps. Right then, let's head back to Robert's Reach. Just when I want to know exactly what we've been up to. I keep picturing Breaking Bad. Jesse! It's time to cook. Welcome back, Kayla. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. But I hear our investigation would have long since ground to a halt without you. I realize you're most interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get. With our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone, irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it. You didn't tell her? I did, after a fashion. Thought I may have exercised some executive discretion. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavors, or your habit of confusing personal and company interests. Just because you've always done certain things a certain way, doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. But such irksome matters aside, aren't you just the most adorable little thing? That's what I said! He followed you here of his own free will, did he? which means he's basically like part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Should I start off with a simple clockwork version? Let me queuing up in the streets. Oh, you can't be. What in the seven hells has gotten into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize. But I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. Where are Biggs and Wedge? Shouldn't they be back by now? I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they said they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though. I don't like the sound of this. Though we have all the necessary permissions, the area is technically a theater of war, and one littered with unknown alien artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We'd best take the XIV and go find them. Leaving it so soon? Nero, okay, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Quack, quack, quack! Want to come along? Eh? It's probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jesse's liable to take a mold of you. Alright, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gudania. Wait for me at the landing. I'm trying to click, it's not clicking. Oh, there it goes. I must confess, I'm a little bit sleepy. But it's fine. We still got like an hour. We got 30 minutes of no ads, so might as well use it. That's a pretty dress, too. The bow in the back. That is an outfit for sure. Not really my style. That's more of a bedroom kind of outfit, I think. Alright, you can't jump down for some reason. Gotta walk all the way around. That was a cash out exclusive too? Oh. Of course it is. Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste to Cartano Flats. Well, you know what they say, sex sells. Too bad we're wholesome here. Very, very wholesome. I want to head to the control room, Michaela. We'll follow as soon as we have more of the Excelsior. Wait, what are we doing here? I lost my train of thought. What are we doing here? Apparently everybody's dead. And is that like a bowl thing? Oh, this is a control center. Okay. Seven hells, Biggs, Wedge. Are you right? Answer me. Chief? Acalia? A monster appeared out of thin air. The targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Omega, you set that thing upon them? Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you. However, They are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. Sorry, I choked on my own spit. I'm good. I'm good. I could instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. Can I take the shift in policy, quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. Earn a fox. Looks like a new one if it's taking this long. Shaman Fox. This is a new one. I believe that's a refund for Carrara. And let's see what it looks like. I want to see. Short shorts with kind of a lab coat kind of thing going. I like it. It's nice. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly, those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. Oh, we got Angry Alpha. I'm with Alpha on this one. Oof. To bring on a show. As the honor playing Alpha in our midst was but a part of your grand plan. By your victories, you have demonstrated the self-same anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment. Withdraw, and I will commence the extermination of your kind. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. Angry face still suitable. Perceive me, I have much to ponder, but first things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. I think this could take more than one night, to be honest. Depends on how many more of these things there are. If there's 4 each, then there's probably 3 of them, which means we'll probably have to finish tomorrow. Yeah, that has some weird. I prefer Shaman just from the. I don't want the connotations of priest. Garland Alpha are 2 winners of the Conjurer's Guild. Chief bids me lend a hand, so I suppose I should take myself there too. You meanwhile to return to Rogger's Reach and report to Jesse. Okay, I heard there was trouble. What in the 7 hells happened? What? Omega lose to Fiend on Biggs and Wedge? Controlling people's lives like it was all a game? This is madness. This is Omega. Sir, will they be alright? The worst is past, but they still drifted out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for some time. Then all we can do is wait and pray. Ah, God strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have. Server of what? Activate Omega? You know as well as I do that there's no other way to defeat Shinryu. But is this truly any better? All mankind is being held at ransom. As the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. I mean, at least you pushed back the apocalypse a little bit. Responsibility side, just the kind of thing that the new you would say. You are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper use of technology. In the wake of your old man's mishap at Bastia, I believe. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is, embrace who you are, a man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible. With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Soon Midgard Somewhere has the right of it. We face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one to charge into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, it would inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend, so please, for Biggs and Wedge, and all of us, don't lose. Quack, quack, quack! I reckon those games trying to encourage us. We've fallen far, indeed, to earn his pity. Say the former tribunus, sigh. Though such times Omega next extends an invitation, you will find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good day to you. While they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered Tombstone. Hi, Sloan, anyone? Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're doing some Omega content. I shall examine its contents to make the information available on that terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us. Oh wow, you just now start playing? Oh wait, you're talking about me. I played a little bit of it a very, very, very long time ago. I'm still even in the free trial right now. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we must all see the weird together ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together, somehow or the other. But I want to go to FanFest this year, so I want to do the story so I know what's going on at FanFest. And I don't feel lost. I'm going to go to FanFest, I'm going to cosplay. As what? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Wait, why are there two of them now? What's this? Flip initializing. Welcome. How may I assist you today? What's this? Beep. Good day, valued employee. Thank you always for your tireless efforts. Tell me, are you getting enough rest? Are you sleeping and eating well? Are your eyes not blurred from overuse? Here at Garland Ironworks, your well-being is our priority. To that end, we have introduced a program to address work-related stress. To help the Savage Initiative, we must be savage on stress. It adds a touch of relaxation to the daily grind. For its main feature, we are pleased to bring you mending melodies, songs to soothe body and soul. Very soothing. This particular piece was composed and recorded for a benefit by a minstrel of no small renown. It has been proven to possess potent healing properties. It promises to promote happiness as well as stimulate creativity. I tried that one. I tried the second one, PSO2. I think I tried New Genesis as well. I just couldn't get into it. Please be informed, however, that prolonged exposure may overstimulate the imagination, leading to the augmentation of one's memory. I recommend that you enjoy the song in moderation. With that, I bid you a fulfilling day of striving for freedom through technology. One thing that made me very angry about that game is it messed up my computer. I had to do a lot of stuff to make it work. Okay, I'm glad you're here. In case you haven't heard, we observed a huge surge of anomalous energy coming from Yuan. I have an nasty feeling this means Omega's ready to go ahead with the next stage of experiment. But Mr. Garland is on his way, so let's hear what he has to say. Care to share your thoughts on this, Chief? colleagues on the ground have reported the appearance of mysterious floating structures inside the yawn. If you recall, we were investigating a similar anomaly when Alpha and Alt-Droid made their appearance. The game mixed with Genshin Impact, Sims, and Overwatch, and Little Final Fantasy as well. I don't know. I played that one a while ago as well. I don't really remember much of it at this point. Omega knows how to get our attention. I bless recall the eagerness with which we plunged into the abyss. Eager to the warped gladiatorial whatever conscious wastes within. I can't read. Don't mind me. I'm just a stupid fox. But what a staggering collection of opponents, plucked from the pages of both history and fiction for their ability to pose a threat to Omega. And should you fail against these interdimensional champions, what then shall be your prize? By battle against the most devastating weapon this world has ever seen. How marvelous. You missed! Ha ha! He says with eyes aflame. For once I wished you were being sarcastic. Legos! I noticed the other day, if you do a show Fox after throwing a Lego, the Lego's still there on the floor. Anyway, the energy surge, based on their previous experience, seemed highly probable that our signal should rejoin the fray. Needless to say, it's an invitation to which cannot refuse. Now, the alternative is Omega Alicia's creations on Eorzea. Okay, there, you ready to answer the call? I think I'm still in the Discord for PSO. Battle MSQ, Battle Machine like the Gundam game. Yeah, I think I quit before that update. Well, I'm afraid Biggs Wedge won't be answering any calls just yet. They're still mending from the ambush in the control center. Yes, of course, we'll just have to struggle on with it out the being for the time being. Don't worry, Nero, and I will see to it that you receive all the support you need. Defeat is not an option. Quah! Yeah, I seem to remember the gunner class being there, but I don't remember for sure. I do believe Alpha here agrees. No, I don't really have time for another MMO. I need to finish this story in time for FanFest. That's in 5 months. Assuming I get tickets. Well, that reminds me, I've got something special for you, Fellow. Come on with me. I don't have tickets yet. Oh, he's got an outfit now. The little goggles. A custom-made Ironworks uniform. Oh, you do look smart, I must say. He's part of the expedition team, after all, and considering the dangers lurking on the rift, it's only right we give him some protective equipment. I have very thought for you, Jesse. There I was thinking you were just sizing him up for a new range of merchandise. Unlike you, I can do 2 things at once. What about my protective equipment? You are a famous hero who can afford her own gear. I bet you could buy a house for the cost of what you're wearing. She's got a point. Joking aside, I doubt even a fine uniform like ours lasts longer than you. What with all the fighting you get up to? We need to tailor something specific to your needs, and you make it out of far more durable materials. And by durable, I mean expensive. Think that if you're in a position to provide said materials, I'm sure artisans would have to work day and night, all blissful smiles and sparkly eyes to make you something suitable. Fascinating though this discussion of Ironworks garmenture undoubtedly is, might our time not be better spent, say, traveling to the Yawn? Omega awaits. Alright, off we go. Oh, we have to do another thing. I might have to leave the group for this. No, pound fighting. Right of New York. Okay, say the word and we'll take the plunge. Yep, I got to leave the group. Oh, never mind. No, pound fighting. Take the plunge. Let's go. Right then, into the yawn we go. And with you, mortals, along with what's can't with smack him fact. Bottom. Oh, it's an eyeball! Look at the eyeball! It's an angry eyeball. Or sleepy eyeball. I think sleepy because I'm kind of going back to sleep. Can't relate. I could definitely go to sleep right now. Well, the wrist seemed much as it did before. And we appear to be mercifully solid. I've entered to detect some changes. If I'm not mistaken, there are fewer eggs floating in ether. Oh, look, there's a mask in there. Carol, is that you? Welcome, Alpha Group. Your prompt arrival is appreciated. Omega Team, your experiment continued in our absence. Affirmative. Progress has been satisfactory. Approximately 50% of the test subjects have been eliminated. Each test world hosts an ongoing contest wherein the strong eliminate the weak. This process is certain, conclusive, inevitable. Every result matches the predicted outcome. Every result except yours. Blip. Do these images cause you distress? Please examine them closely. Without suitable stimulation, you may not exceed your calculated probability of success. Your survival is crucial to my study. Through you, I must continue to explore the contradiction I've discovered in your otherwise impotent kind. The ability to triumph against overwhelming odds is one which I must acquire. Foolish machine. What hast thou to show for all the years that have passed since the culmination of our war? Not save thy continued existence. Hast thou no thought for what befalleth thy home star? Your attempts to provoke me will not succeed. I will follow my programming. Fight, win, evolve. Then I'll return to Beep Boop. Error. Accurate reading of planetary label impossible in current mode of communication. Terminating exchange and returning to priority experiment. Alterations to equipment parameters detected. Recalculating projected combat capabilities. Beep. Complete. I will now commence recording your practical performance. Proceed, Alpha Group. Overcome the obstacles in your path and reach the end of the course constructed for you. I think I'm getting the hang of that robot voice. You should have our orders. Shall we cut a path to the chaff then? Oh, he's got wolves. He's got cards on his gloves. Those are some nice cards, which means one moment. Card, game, play. You mean to play a part in the proceedings this time? Oh, he's so cute. He's cute every moment. Of course, that's what you meant. Well, we do have authorization to fight. Well, we do have authorization to fight in this area of the rift. So I suppose there's nothing to stop you from joining us. Welcome aboard, Alpha. With your little butt shake. Shake a tail feather, my friend. I've got 9 minutes left until the end of the ads, so maybe we finish this, we go take a quick brushing break. Oh, we gotta get the Sigma escape. There's no avoidance evaluation. Let's watch our stuff, though, eh? You gotta be truly Sigma to get there. What make us monitors? On your mark, Kalia. Ah, of course he's shielded. He's buried to me. Wow. Alpha mind that side top. Well, you're stuck for now. That's that taken care of. Oh, child's play. It's been a poor welcome thus far. Let's just move along, shall we? Shouldn't I be going first so they don't, like, in case there's a battle on the other side? I guess we don't think like that, though. Here, Alpha. They're not here. We've arrived on different platforms. Come, Nero. We have to find them. I have other visitors first. They don't seem keen on letting us pass. Why aren't there a lot of them? Just had to put one on a poor welcome, didn't you? No sign that companion's final, mortal. But here's what I do. Oh, there's a lot of them this time. Oh, nice. Oh, a time check. That just mimics the action well. The flashlight, it could be AK on the others. Good, let's get on with it then. Alright, are we ready to... apparently not. Well, I actually like his eyes. Fortunately for you, I came prepared for the occasion. Ha ha ha, what a perfect opportunity to field test my latest creation. I mean, I hate his smug face, but he has pretty eyes. Wait, didn't one of the Guardians have that? Behold, the mark. What is that? 48 Iron Nero, complete with the new improved mighty Mjolnir gunhammer. I think that is 48. Safe side, Garland, and bear witness to devastation. Oh wait, was it him? Was he the one we fought that hammer? In one of, like, the castrums? realized that was him. I knew there was like some like history. I just didn't know what it was. Poor memory. Where? I'll take out a card. Nice. Iron Nero's not healing. But he's got decent health, so we'll probably be okay. Fine, proper challenge. I trust those tedious bears are behind us. Wait, is that monk guy we fought? That looks like him. He's got an armor cannon. That is very Sigma. That makes sense. And then we're attacked by Anonymous. That seems to be the end of them, and the path as well. So as far as operational duration goes, that was pushing the limit. Still, it should suffice. After he screamed to stay out of the way of Nero's new toy, I found myself wondering about that card you used, Alpha. Care to explain? Can we even understand him anyway? He boasted that it is but one of the many tools at his disposal. Be not deceived by his appearance. Like all of Omega's creations, Alpha is chosen for his prowess in battle. The analysis is complete. Results match revised projections. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subject of note. In Guard's armor, your parameters are notably inferior. Dost thou yet believe me the mighty worm I was in life? That incarnation perished long ago. My fate was sealed the moment I delivered my spawn into this far-flung star. That might be suffered to remain, I did offer up my life unto Heidelin, abiding thenceforth in spectral form, a servant to be summoned in her hour of need. Your account correlates with my records. It explains why I arrived on this planet, only to find that my journey's purpose was lost. Of necessity, my priority shifted to repairs, even as I searched for a new target of sufficient strength. Yet I still do not understand why you aid these creatures. I should think the reason plain. Mayhaps it's not so for a soulless machine such as thee. By thee and thine was my home laid waste. The sound of thee, thy very scent, visiteth upon me a tempest of rage. I but lend these mortals what little aid I can render. Illogical. If your purpose is to facilitate my destruction, it would require an entity more powerful than you were at your prime. Without the means to muster such might, your presence here is meaningless. The experiment continues. Alpha Group, your next opponent awaits you within the Sigmascape. Enter and commence the contest. I guess we'll go brush real quick. And then we'll continue and do the thing, okay? I'll go brush, and I'll be right back, okay? Brushy, brushy. Oh, it did run out, okay. So we'll do 2 minutes. Should be plenty. I'll be right back. I am back. And just in time, too. So we progress. We got a little bit more time left. Maybe we can make it at least partway through this. We got about 35 minutes. Thank you. That should do it. Our new base of operations is up and running. Now what I have really like to do is just delve a little deeper into Omega's past. But as the dragon seems disinclined to indulge my curiosity, we best focus on the task at hand. Let's get on with conquering the occupants of the Sigmascape, shall we? Before we cross the threshold, we should take a moment to discuss where we stand. I'm torn between a mint and my water. I should drink more water. That is the test world we need to conquer, the Sigmascape. Is that a mask or a face? Aslo is certainly surprised. This is verging on disturbing. I currently have no idea what it might signify. My first instinct is to dive straight into our analysis. The problem being that, without a reference point from which the Sigmascape start from, we'll have no way of knowing if we're even analyzing the correct data. Which means you just have to go in blind. I just way to enter into a fight, but needs must and all that. Are you up for the challenge? Can I ask you to join her, Alpha? We seem to be fine out here, but Akira will need your authorization. She's due battle inside the test world. Keep your wits about you, Savior. Your next opponent could be almost anything. Ba-da-ba! Quack! Alpha B is ready, eager to proceed. You may enter Sigmascape version 1 whenever you're ready. Also, what is this thing over here? I gotta look. Can I look? Okay, it's empty. Oh. By the way, thank you for assisting me with this, Cavell. I'm sure it'll be much, much slower to get into these things without you. And also, I probably would have died without you healing me. Because you knew the dumb things I'm going to do before I do them. Can I add water to it? Sure, I have water. Where's my food supply? Lentils and chestnuts, that sounds pretty good. I don't know, when did I get that thing? Also, as I know, I'm a little bit hungry, but that's to be expected. I'm trying to lose a little weight, so being hungry is expected. Show Fox. Are you gonna get in? What's up, Alpha? Quack! So just a reminder, I may or may not stream on Friday. I haven't decided yet. I'm really worried about the whole ticket thing. So I may just cancel stream altogether and either do a recording in that time where I would normally stream, or I do need to go. So I attempt to get my dryer repaired, but it's going to cost like $500 just for the heater part, and also the board is bad. We get to suplex the train? But yeah, so a new dryer costs like $600, so I'm just gonna buy a new one. Here, we're looking at correct data. Your opponent appears to be a train. Here it comes. I love it. Let's do it. Here we go. I don't know where to stand. Guess it doesn't matter. Taking down the train. I'm trying to watch what's going on back there. Looks like they have to get the ghost to the light. Alright, here we go, big hits. Alright, the ghosts are back. Hello, friends. This is Fox. I'm on the train. I don't know what I'm doing. You good? I don't know. I don't know what I did. Oh, I way overkilled that thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm back on the train. Oh, he did it too. We both thought it was too much. Why is it on him and not me? Giants DC. That's unfortunate. Well, that's sad. I know they've been doing DDoS attacks on this game for a while. On the plus side, I guess we get to fight the train again. This time I actually know what to do. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames, so it's not my internet. It looks like the game just, like, crashed. Or the game just, like, DC'd. I mean, we could just stop there for the night. It sucks, but... it sounds like the game's just kind of down right now. I didn't quit. It quit for me. Yeah, sorry guys. I guess, I know it's a little bit early, but... It's back up. Okay, well, let me get back up. Oh, hold on. Assuming this is the right password. Let's find out. Hooray! Okay, it's the right password. I never copy anything else, so it makes sense. How long do I wait? It says wait. What do I do? Do I stay here waiting? Am I in queue to log in? Oh. Okay, I tried. I'm very sorry, everyone. That appears to be it. Should I have canceled? Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll try again. I'll try again, okay? This is why I asked. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Should I cancel? And nobody said anything, so I'm like, okay, I'll cancel. Alright, we'll try again. One more time, okay? Oh. Yeah, alright, we'll just quit, okay? Thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry that we had a lackluster ending. I was really excited about the train fight. So we'll pick up here tomorrow, and we'll do the train fight, and then we'll do some more. So, hope you all have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. And I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you, okay? I love you all, okay? Cookie. No. So good night, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. Hope to see you guys back here tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Fox out. Good night.